Hello everyone. In this video, we will talk about typical structure of an Arduino program, and we'll also see a few of the syntax related symbols of Arduino program. When we open Arduino IDE, we see this as the first screen, and we see main two parts, void setup and void loop. For void setup, we see a command which reads as put your setup code here to run once. That means inside here we put the part of program which we want to run only once, and that too it runs at the beginning, so it starts running first. And then in void loop we put main code here to run repeatedly, the part of program which we need to run repeatedly. As the name suggests, it runs again and again. So these are two parts of an Arduino program. In addition to these two parts, there are two more parts of Arduino program. One is before void setup. So if I put cursor before void v and then I enter, this is a third part of Arduino program. And then there is one part which is after the loop. So before setup and after loop. Before setup, we put the code which is not. Sometimes we need to add code from outside, which means which is not integral part of Arduino. Like they are not Arduino commands, or even we want to use certain, let's say, variables which are not integral part of Arduino program. We are creating them to support the program execution. Now these things which are not internal to Arduino, first we need to declare them. We need to tell Arduino that these are the things which I am going to use in this program. And those all things which are external to Arduino, not the part of Arduino, but we want to use them in an Arduino program, are declared in this area. And hence we call this area as a declaration area. So we have third area which is declaration area. First we saw setup, second is loop, and the third here before setup is declaration area. After the loop we write our own small modules of code. Each Arduino command is kind of a small module of code, but those are given by Arduino for usage. If I want to write my own module, we call it as function module. If I want to write my own function module, I write it after the loop. So this area after the loop is called the function module area. We can also write these function modules at some other place. For example, if I don't want to clutter the first screen, I can write these function modules in another tab. I can create one tab and write the function module in that tab. To create a tab, we click on this down arrow here, and here we say new tab. Then we need to give a name to our tab. Let's say I call it function module and say OK. Now if you observed, I gave a space between function and module, but Arduino has taken a underscore, because Arduino does not allow us to give names which have space or any other special characters, and thus it automatically took this space as underscore. I say OK, and we see here we have got a new tab called function module, and I can write my modules here. It is as good as writing them after the loop. This helps because we can compartmentalize the modules. We can have them logically same kind of modules at one place. We can have another tab. We can have multiple tabs. To summarize, Arduino program has four main areas. One is void setup, another is void loop. In setup you write code which is to be run only once. In loop you write code that is run repeatedly. Above setup we create a declaration area where we declare things that are external to Arduino, but we want to use them in Arduino program. And after loop, we write our own modules which we want to create and use in our Arduino program. Now let's talk about some characters which are frequently used in Arduino program. Now you see these brackets. Every command has at its end open and close bracket. Sometimes inside the open and close bracket we will see some parameters, some arguments. Sometimes we don't have them. For example, in setup we don't have any arguments. So we have only open and close bracket. This is a part of any Arduino command. Then we have this curly bracket, open curly bracket and close curly bracket. Between these open and closed curly bracket, we write all the actions which are part of this command. So what are the action items of setup? Those all actions will be written within these two curly brackets. Whatever actions which we want to execute when we execute loop is written inside the curly brackets of loop. When we want to write a comment in a program, a comment is part of program which is not executed. That is only for our information. And when we want to write such comments, if they are single line comments, we use 2 slashes and then we write the comment. If I want to write multiple lines, we can give slash and asterisk, and then we can write the comment we want to write. And at the end we again have an asterisk and a slash in a reverse order. Here slash asterisk and here asterisk and slash. Between that is all our comment. This part is not executed when we execute the Arduino program. So this is one line of code. To indicate the end of line of code, we give a semicolon. The semicolon indicates the end of line of code and the new line of code will start after that. So every line of code has to end with a semicolon in Arduino. If you see, you will find similarity between Arduino programming and C++. That's because Arduino is based on C++. We will learn many more symbols and commands in our next part of this training. We'll stop here with the structure of basic Arduino code.